What if the most classic British dish was invented in Vietnam? This is a Vietnamese fish and chips.
What do you think that this is gonna be?
I have no idea. What did I agree to do here? I'm struggling a little bit. Welcome to CKSK, the Chad Kubanov Studio Kitchen. Today we are cooking the comments, the show where you pick the ingredients and I have to do something with it. On a previous episode, we got a suggestion for Jackass fish and chips. So I plays gaming, thank you for the suggestion. I think this was a cool idea conceptually for a dish. So if you're not aware in the show, every episode you vote for what you want to see next. So this was the winner of last episode's vote. How am I gonna make a Jackass fish and chips? And I was like, uh-oh. Jackass means fish cake, texturally bouncy. It's definitely not flaky. It's definitely not soft. The thought process is we're gonna try to do like a fish cake curry into a fish and chips presentation. First thing I wanna do is get started with the chips themselves, the fries themselves, and even the idea of a chip was kind of hard for me too, because I don't feel confident in executing a delicious French fry with the potatoes that I get around here. They're okay. Right when I walked in today, I did cut these sweet potatoes as fast as I could, and I threw them right in the freezer. I don't know if this is plan A or plan B, but it's one of the plans is to make a sweet potato fry or a sweet potato chip. And let's just say my American blood for the rest of this episode, fry is gonna be the word I use. I'll try to bring the chip back, but I have a different definition of a chip. Plan number 2 is to make a yucca or a kwai mi. I've never made yucca chips before. I've had them before and I thought they were amazing. Like I was really surprised and they seem easy to make. All right, I'm gonna cut these in half and then we're gonna remove this hard part, which just doesn't feel like it's much going on in there. Well, I couldn't believe how hard this was for me to find. It's weird that you guys don't eat this. Like there's so much, a lot of cultures eat this all the time. And you barely eat it now.
We just have more option to choose from.
Maybe. All right, so we're gonna get these in a pot. Cook them low heat. I don't want them to boil. And I'm probably gonna throw in a couple garlic cloves in here too. And then I have a taro here as well. I was thinking about, trying to make the mushy pea element in some way. We're gonna take the taro, dice it, boil it, kind of make it mushy, and then really load it up with herbs and kind of make that almost like a herb puree. Freshen up the whole dish. I don't want to boil them. I don't want them to break. Where it's the exact opposite with this thing. I want these things to break. Let's work on this little pickle that I wanted to do. Usually with a fish and chips plate, sliver of lemon on there. And then I also, the chili vinegar, because I wanted to say lashing of vinegar. I really want to say a lashing of vinegar. So we're gonna make a very quick pickle with chili, shallot. And again, this is just gonna give us some real brightness on the dish, a good topping at the end, and give us that heat if we're looking for heat for those who want it. And this works if you're not comfortable doing the seasoning of a pickle, you can just use straight citrus juice. You could just use lemon juice or just use lime juice, and it'll give you a pretty damn good pickle in 20 minutes. This has enough shallot to make me visually interested. Give me a couple little purple splashes every once in a while, I'll be happy. All right, the yucca I'm gonna strain. Hopefully these don't break apart. I feel like I got a little distracted with them. See how you can see they have a lot of lines in them. They're kind of stringy, but when they fry, they should be nice. And I feel like this is a really good cook on these, where they're starting to swell up and split, but they're not falling apart. You can see the taros over here. Look at that, mushy. See how this is just like mushy peas? Pretty darn perfect. And how quick was that? That's gonna work out for us. What kind of fish we are using today? We're gonna use it's called teklak. It's like a knife fish. I'm told is the best for fish cake. I used to have this fish in my fish tank in America. I didn't know it was like a thing to eat here, but they just rip off the skin. They don't even flay with a knife. They just use a spoon and just push and it comes out. Oh wow, it's already pureed. Oh wow. Yo, that's so weird. It is so soft. Who just said that? You're right. It's like already a paste. I was expecting to have to put this into a food processor of some sort. It looks like the fille's still there, but as I'm touching this, it's just immediately mush. I'm baffled. How could the fish swim with muscle that's just mush? How is this possible? I've never encountered a fish fillet like this before. So bizarre. Well, actually, I'm kind of excited now. Okay, so let's move on to the curry sauce. I did buy some fresh coconut milk today. I haven't seen this vendor in a long time. I haven't bought from her. I think she gave me a lot of coconut milk for $1. Okay, so I'm down with that. We'll spice up the curry, that's cool. We're gonna do lemongrass. I got galangal, I got ginger, I got turmeric, I got onion. So I'm not gonna be too focused on super knife cuts. We're just gonna cut it thin so we can extract the flavor and then we'll strain it out so we can have a nice, clean, smooth sauce when we're ready to go. Some of the coconut milk I'm gonna put in the pan now. Start reducing it. I'm gonna throw the turmeric in with the ginger and we're gonna cook this down until all the liquid is gone and the coconut oil starts to split and it starts frying. The studio does smell quite good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It is CKSK's only golden ticket holder, Mr. Frederick Wilson, Cyber Daddy XX, the owner of Back of the Bike Tours, is here. Kane bearing the gifts of water and Coke.
I did a super chat this week, so there's my super chat.
Oh, you're sick, dude. Some onion here as well, but again, I'm gonna strain this onion out so I don't care about the size too much. I'm gonna throw the lemongrass into the coconut milk mixture. Fred, I gotta tell you, can you wash your hands so you can touch something for me? If that sounds good.
I'm in, yeah, okay, let's go.
I just need you to touch something, bruh. I'm not falling for that again. Do you know Jack Attack?
Yes.
The knife fish one?
No.
Have you ever seen it? This is the fish fillet.
Really?
There's been no knife interacted, there's no blender in any way. This is literally the fish fillet itself. This is its muscle.
Is it only this fish that does that?
Yes. I don't know if there's more, but I've never seen this before.
That's cool.
That freaked me out.
That's really cool. And actually, when everybody says that you were doing the Chat fish and
Yeah.
chips, I wasn't so excited about it, like
Yeah.
thinking the Chat but now I'm very excited.
Yeah,
about
well, I don't know. I'm curious
Yeah.
to try it and see what texturally it's gonna be like. And I'm just gonna stand here and crank the heat so we can get this moving. I can throw a little sugar in now, help this caramelization helping. But you'll see, we're gonna fry it. Oh, it's so aromatic. Now it reached another level of heat because the water's leaving, and all of a sudden the galangal just got activated, and it's like, whoa. It is about to split. You can see how thick it is now. We know that we're gonna start to see oil get released very soon. Holy crap! Holy crap! Was he watching? Was he watching this whole time? Has he been camping outside? Unbelievable! We were just talking about you. Well, if you're new, Michael crossed the road, sir, has just walked into the building. You're like not in there. You're in there. Jack Cat fish cake, fish and chips. Listen, we could get lunch after this. We'll see what happens. Whenever you're ready, if you just kind of want to talk about what's going on, people are curious. Like, where you been?
What's up, gang?
Oh, well, I'll put that one up there. Maybe that's why we haven't seen Michael this whole time. He does have a beautiful cat. We do love his new cat so much. Yo, can we bring Bun Me on a Bun Me episode? We should do that. That'll be really funny. Coconut milk's going in. I'm gonna try to not over pour and keep all that brown sediment on the bottom. I'm gonna throw the onions in. We'll get it on low heat. I'm going to try the fish by itself, just to get this texture. In this though, I definitely am gonna add some dill. Fairly common that we'll see dill in fish cakes here, and I like to keep that trend. I love dill. My biggest concern with this whole thing is the texture of the fish. The fish itself does taste like a fish cake already. It's chewy, it's bouncy. So I will put the onions in there, and I have a little bit of trim from shallot and garlic, so I'm just gonna throw that in there with it too. So let's do some fish sauce, a pinch of sugar, and I'm mixing this jacka in only one direction. All right, so I'm gonna try a little piece of this as is. So this has the onion, touch of garlic, dill, and we'll do another little piece.
It's bouncy.
I like it. A little fish sauce. I like it in terms of a fish cake a lot, but when I'm imagining this inside of a fried fish, like a fish and chips kind of vibe, I don't love the texture. Honestly, I'm thinking of it. The texture on the outside almost doesn't need like a batter. I want to soften it slightly. I think I'm just gonna put the egg yolk in. I'm trying to replicate a fish fillet with a fish paste, which is impossible, but I'm gonna try. So this fish cake is now really puffing up. Okay, I feel better about the texture with the egg yolk in there. It's a little softer. I think with the batter, it's gonna work out. The seasoning's pretty good. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's seasoned to the level that I like, but I wanna keep it a little slightly under seasoned with everything else going on it. In the meantime, I'll strain out this coconut milk. The coconut curry is super powerful, so I tasted that already. And then we're gonna thicken this with some cornstarch, and this will be our curry sauce. I think the galangal flavor is really strong. I'm gonna add coconut milk to this. I just want it to be a little bit creamier, and I think this will bring it together. This is sweet. The pickle should be sour, and the taro should be just super aromatic. So I don't need to make the taro sweet because this is already gonna be pretty sweet. I want to blend this coconut milk. I'm still not happy with this texture. I was trying to get out of being lazy, but I have to do it.
Is it too?
It's just grainy. I just want it smooth. I just want it smooth. We'll blend this up. I'm gonna add the chili jam into the coconut milk. So now blended, texturally it's nice. Chili jam is in here. Flavor-wise, we should be on point. Okay, so this is the mushy pea element. It's a mushy taro.
I'm just gonna say it, Chad. That doesn't look good.
Whoa, get at it. Go sit down. Go sit down. What's this bro doing? Walking into CKSK, Chad Kubanov Studio Kitchen, talking trash. This is unbelievable.
It just looks like
you can go give me a 6 later when I'm done and not try to tilt me in the middle of the round.
I was like, what is this?
All right, so garlic is going into my beautiful succulent mushy peas. We're going shallot, and I told you there was gonna be a lot of raw onion, okay? So I got a lot of shallot in here. I got a lot of garlic. This already tastes good, even though he's talking trash, it tastes good. I'm gonna load it with herbs later.
The taro looks like the grey stuff from Beauty and the Beast.
Fred, look up. Hold on, let me get a cracker. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. That's brutal.
So I'm gonna cut my herbs up for the taro, cilantro, green onion, spearmint, and Thai basil. Basically a tartar sauce puree with taro. That's kind of the idea. I want it chunky, I want it flavorful. So now this is super herby. I do want it to be a little bit thinner though. It's a little thick, so I could probably add, yes, baby, I didn't use all the coconut milk. Okay, we'll add a little bit of coconut milk in here. Sick. Okay, great. And we're gonna start frying. I think we're there. Hopefully, one of these chips is gonna work out, whether it's gonna be the sweet potato or the yucca. Well, the sweet potato chips are not good. So I'm glad I didn't go that route, or I had a backup.
Not good in which way?
Just texturally. I tried to freeze them.
Oh, like what you did before.
Yeah, because I was obsessed with that texture, but it's not the same. But we'll see. Hopefully the yucca is gonna be good. Otherwise, we're just gonna have fish and fish. Okay, so we're gonna try this fried yucca. Hopefully it's gonna be good. If it is, we're ready. We'll move forward. Okay. Okay, yucca's gonna be the way to go. I'm gonna start frying the yucca first and get these rolling. So, batter. Cup of flour, cornstarch, 3 tablespoons, a teaspoon of baking powder, and then we're gonna go with...
I was gonna say, that looked like a teaspoon, right?
That was a lot of baking powder. That was a tablespoon more than a teaspoon. Okay, pinch of salt, and then we're gonna go beer to thin it out, and that's it. I'm gonna try to form these. I wanna make them as big as I can. We'll see the first one, see how the shape holds.
What do you think that this is gonna be?
I have no idea. I have no idea. It could be a 9. It could be a 4. I have no idea.
Could be a 9.
I'm curious. I'm curious. It's really, does it all come together? So I got the fish in here and the yucca chips in here at the same time, so they should be done at the same time. Oil's ripping, it looks good. Things seem to be holding together. Okay, so we're gonna start plating up, and I believe we got everything.
Whoa, when'd you get these?
I got them at the 19,000 store. They're cool, aren't they?
These are cute.
I know, they're Tree's favorite bowl.
Wow, Chad.
I told you, this is a pop-up today. Feel like I'm cooking for 12 right now. Looks
The fish
good.
really got big. It's
Looks
cool.
good.
Yeah.
See, I told you it could be a 9. I said it could be.
Could be.
We'll find out. Okay, so yucca's coming out. Looking good. Looking good. So on the plate, we have the coconut milk curry sauce, fresh coconut milk curry in there. A lime pickle, cucumber with chili. We have our fried yucca. We have our dill jacka. And then we're gonna finish it with a beautiful, creamy mushy taro. Just like Mom makes the mushy taro. And Michael, I know Michael's gonna be like, yo, can I get another scoop of that goop? You got any more scoop for me?
I am famous for my goop.
Bruh, come on now.
All right, it looks good.
It looks pretty freaking fire. It's green, but look, oh my God. Look at the jack coming out.
Please, sir. That terrible English accent.
And don't worry, I have Tang's piece over there too. I can't believe I counted correctly. Nobody's saying anything.
I can see why they like the curry sauce with this. I can see where the Brits are going.
Michael's a 7, Fred's a 6'5", Chad's an 8, calling it now. We'll see. All right, let's eat it.
Pleasantly surprised by the yucca fry. I think that worked really well. Well done. Coconut sauce, delicious. I thought the fish was great. The texture was better than I thought it was going to be. Only thing I don't like is I think that the mushy peas, a little bit too much sawtooth coriander for me, just a little bit.
Guess again, bruh. There's no sawtooth coriander.
What is it, a bitter herb? Yeah, it came off too strong for me, something in there. Otherwise, I thought it was good.
Tree, comment?
10.
10!
I like the chips a lot.
Good.
7.5, chef. Well done.
Michael, cross the road, sir.
Overall, it's a 6.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
But the fish by itself is really good. I'd say that whoever said 7.5 was right on that. The fish for me. Potatoes, pretty good. I don't know if it's because they're so big. It's crispy, but they're just like, I don't know.
In my experience, I think that's about the crispiest you're gonna be able to get what we have here.
I think I would have liked them smaller. Not as much starch inside.
They tell you not to cut them small.
And then I will say your taro, Play-Doh extravaganza, better than I thought, but still, I agree with Fred. I guess it's the spearmint and the cilantro is like taking over everything for me.
So my herby puree is too herby.
Maybe I'm just used to eating kwai mao with sawtooth coriander every time, so I'm
Maybe.
like,
Let's get Tang's opinion on this before we lock in my thing over here. You like that mushy taro, eh?
There's some pieces in it.
That's why it's mushy. It's not puree, it's mushy, yeah? Smashed. It's supposed to be replicated after mushy peas, which are smashed. So there's some chunk to it.
I love jacka, so
You like jacka?
yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I think Tang wants to give you a low score. I'm kind of getting this feeling. He wants it. Look at him. I've never seen him eat this much. Like, I think he's in there digging for higher points for you.
Go, you ready?
I've never tried the mushy pea that you're talking about, but I don't like the mushy texture that have a big chunk of something with something smooth. So I've enjoyed it. It's way smoother.
Just so you know, he's talking trash on British cuisine right now. Go ahead, continue. That's fine. The Vietnamese talking trash on the Brits. That's
Not talking track about the mushy pea.
okay.
What do you pick a number? I'm very curious to see what number you pick out of here.
Dude,
Is that a
today.
6.5 or a 5.6? 6.5. Now very curious to see what the man himself thinks.
Yes. To me, 7-8. 7-8. 7-8 overall. The fish cake is great. The fish cake is like a 9. The fish cake is really, really freaking good. The coconut milk sauce is pretty damn good too.
I might push back on you. I thought the taro fries were actually
The best part?
not
yucca
better. I just
fries.
think that they're pretty up there with the fish cake.
Well, I think the yucca fry is a very simple thing to pull off, so the fish cake is hard to pull off. In conclusion, this fish cake was awesome, and you can make fish and chips with Vietnamese jacka because I did, and I loved it. I thought the fish cake was probably one of the best fish cakes I've ever had.
When I ate it, I wasn't thinking fish cake. I
Yeah.
really wasn't. Because the batter on the outside was so different.
Okay, we need to vote. Oh no, we don't need to vote. Freaking Twee White. What are we, we're doing bun me food. That's crazy. Bring bun me. Make simple food for bun me and make the bun me. Twee White is always getting her wishes. Twee White, your wish is my command.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be Friday. Can you come Friday?
Sure.
Okay, so Friday, bun me will be here. And it will not be open to the public, so there might be a cat on the table, and it will not be food safe, but I don't care, okay? I'm gonna make cat food. Thank you so much for watching. And if you just like what we're doing, please give us a like. Thanks so much for watching. See you later. Peace. Bye, bye, bye. British accent, please. Okay, fine. What happens when we take British most famous dish and mess it up with weird flavors? A fish curry, fish and chips. Bro, it's raw, bro.